Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a secret that is, no joke, the backbone of all great writing. So get ready, let's have some fun with clauses.
You know, have you ever wondered what makes one sentence just feel strong and complete, while another one just feels kind of unfinished? Well, the secret is all in its building blocks.
And those very building blocks are called clauses. Yeah, think of them like the secret blueprint, or maybe like the Lego bricks you use to build really cool, powerful sentences. So what exactly is a clause when you get right down to it? It's actually super simple. It's just a group of words that has two essential ingredients. A subject, that's who or what the sentence is about, and a verb, the action word. That is it. That's the whole deal. Now, to make this all crystal clear, let's meet the two main characters in our story today, Indy and Subby. They pretty much represent the two main types of clauses you'll ever see.
First up, let's say hello to Indy Clause. Okay, think of Indy as the superhero of the sentence world. He's strong, he's confident, and he can stand completely on his own. He makes perfect sense all by himself.
For instance, take Indy's power phrase, I love pizza. It's simple, yeah, but it is a perfect sentence. It's got a subject, I, a verb, love, and it's a complete thought. Boom, done.
And then there's his sidekick, Subby clause. Now, Subby also has a subject and a verb, but he's a little less confident. You could say he's a bit needy. He needs some backup to make complete sense.
Just listen to Subby's phrase here, because I was hungry. It just kind of leaves you hanging, doesn't it? You're left thinking, because you were hungry, what? What happened? It's not a complete idea.
So right there, that's the key difference. Indy is strong and independent. He's a complete thought. Subby is dependent. He needs some help. The bottom line is, Indy can be a sentence all by himself, but Subby, nope, he just can't.
But here's where the real magic happens. So, while Subby might seem a little weak on his own, he's actually incredibly useful when he teams up with Indy. Let's check out how they work together.
So, when we let Subby join forces with our hero, Indy, they don't just make a sentence, they make a super sentence, one that's way more detailed and a lot more interesting.
And there it is. Because I was hungry, I ate pizza. Now it makes perfect sense. Subby's clause gives us the reason, the why, behind Indy's action. See? So much stronger when they work together.
Now, Subby is a really versatile character. Depending on the job that needs to get done, he can take on different roles, or what we're going to call superpowers, with a little help from his amazing friends.
First up is the adjective clause. I want you to think of this type of Subby as a detective. Its whole job is to give you more clues by describing a noun. You can often spot these because they start with words like who, which, or that.
For example, in this sentence, the dog that barked loudly is mine. Our main Indy clause, the dog is mine. But our detective clause, that barked loudly, swoops right in to tell us exactly which dog we're talking about. Pretty helpful, right?
Next up, meet the adverb clause. This Subby is kind of like a time traveler, giving you all the extra context. It tells you how, when, where, or why an action happened. And it often starts with words like because, if, or when.
So here, our Indy clause is I ran fast. But why? Well, our time traveler clause, because I was late, zips in to give us that crucial piece of information. It fills in the blanks.
All right, you've met the whole team. You know Indy, and you know Subby's different superpowers. So now it's your turn. Let's play a quick game to see if you can spot them in the wild.
Okay, first challenge. In the sentence, I stayed home because it was raining, can you find the strong, independent Indy clause and the helpful, dependent Subby clause? Take a look.
And the answers are, the Indy clause is, I stayed home. It's a complete thought. And the Subby clause is, because it was raining, which is an adverb clause telling us why. Great job.
Fantastic! You're getting the hang of this. Let's try one more. This one might be a little trickier. The cat that sleeps on the sofa is cute. Can you separate Indy and Subby here?
So, did you spot it? The main idea, our Indy clause, is actually the cat is cute. And that part squished in the middle, that sleeps on the sofa, well, that's our detective adjective clause, giving us more details about which cat we're talking about.
You absolutely nailed it. You are officially a clause master. You now know the fundamental secret of great sentence structure. It's all about that powerful team-up between the independent Indy and the dependent Subby. And that leaves us with just one final thought. Now that you have this secret knowledge, I just have to ask, what amazing sentences are you going to go out and build?